At first, I'm happy, happy to be home at Jersey Mike's. What a great environment. I mean, the students were here early. It was awesome. Penn State is excellent, and they just beat Purdue, and they got one of the best guards in the country, and very difficult game, a couple days, but these guys have practiced well. Last couple days, we're figuring it out. I also want to mention before I forget, I'm so happy for the football team going to play in the bowl game in Phoenix. So I want to congratulate Coach Shiano. I know it's the greatest league in football too, and the fact that he's going bowling again is awesome. So I'm happy for them. But we beat a good team. A lot of respect for Penn State, and these guys played fantastic. They rebounded. They did a lot. Jordan came off the bench, and he was awesome. I talked to him. He said, "Whatever you need me to do, Coach." Some good signs for us moving forward. We got a long way to go. A very difficult game coming up here, but we'll enjoy this for a few minutes.
We got a special first question in the back here.
Mike? Say that. Upgrade.
Can we kick him out?
Coach, what do you think about the rebounding today, especially from the two freshmen? I know that's your thing right there, so just speak a little bit about the rebounding.
Yeah. Ace and 12 for Dylan. Career highs have been harping that a little bit, but 15. So now the next game got to be 17. So, and Dylan, that means you can get 15 every night now with 12. Yep. So I'm proud of it. Like we did a good job on the backboards. It hasn't been a strength of ours. And when these guys do it, and Jordan's a rebounder too. So, really happy with the backboards. And, I love the way we played and attack rebounds too, especially at the end. Great question.
Well, Ron, you took my question, buddy.
There you go.
You're pretty good at this. Steve, how much was this your vision for this team between the rebounding, the better defensive play, the physicality you brought to Penn State?
Yeah, and we really passed the ball, which very important too. We shared the game. I will tell you, we came back Sunday morning and we got to work, and these guys we practiced hard Sunday, and they did a great job. We practiced hard on Monday. They did a great job. They're learning. It's a newly assembled group, so they're learning and the value of every possession. And, even up to the end, I know a 10-round fight, that team is very athletic. They're big. They have a fifth-year point guard, which is what a luxury that is. Can you imagine Dylan in year 5 if he was, so they're old. They got good players at every position. So 2 days to prepare, and our guys kind of locked in and showed some good signs of a lot of different things. But we got a long ways to go. We got to continue to get better.
Coach, how would you sum up the defense for 40 minutes, and how big was it down the stretch?
I mean, down the stretch is good, and we not only finished the plays, we rebounded the ball too. So, our defense has a ways to go, and so I think our offense too can continue to improve. So, but we did what we needed to do. I thought the first half we were, that's the kind of defense that we need to play all year long, and that would be a really good sign for us.
5 straight games on the road in 20 days. How important was it just to be back, home and playing?
Well,
for the crowd?
and I took these guys on the road, and the hardest thing to do in college basketball is be on the road. And I tell you guys all the time, I like it home games, but we challenge these guys. It's never easy, especially learning how to win on the road. But nice to be back. Our students were here early. They were awesome. I mean, I got a really, huge praise for the riot squad and for the cheerleaders, and just the place was rocking, and it was the whole game, so it was very much appreciated.
Coach, you spoke about the defense just for 40 minutes. To open the game, you guys came out in a full court press. Were you guys sending a message there, or was it just simply to get them out of rhythm early in the game?
No, I mean, we pick up full, and Jay Mike gave us some really good minutes tonight too. He's able to do that, and we just wanted to be better on that end, and we've spent a lot of time on film, and we've talked about it, and they're really learning. And the fact that we went and out rebounded them too was a huge, because you got to finish plays off. In the past, we've been letting them rebound, then you got to defend all over again. So we did a really good job of finishing the plays off, and that's what we've kind of struggled with at times.
Coach, you talked a lot about the defense, but the offense, 80 points, everyone scored, all but 2 guys had at least 6 points. How are you guys able to get that balance through all 40 minutes in the game?
I tell you, our bench was outstanding, so they really came and helped us. PJ and Acuff, and Jordan now, coming off the bench. Lathan, some good minutes, too down the stretch. So really a good team win, and that bench is really important. And if we can continue to get some consistency off of it, really helps because those guys got some tools.
In the back there, and then Jerry.
Hey, Coach. Nolan Caller, Com Radio from Penn State. First of all, thanks for the hospitality. Everyone, fantastic time today. 10 seconds left. They have one timeout to give, and they're drawing up a set piece. They have a 3 to tie. They can do a 2 and a quick foul. What was the defensive message in the huddle?
I mean, it's like anything. You got to finish the game, and we were just going to make it really difficult for them, and that's how we that's how we did it, and we had to finish it off with the rebound too. But we're learning how to be locked in and getting big stops when we needed to, and that's a good sign for us moving forward. But they have a lot of weapons on that team, and they could have done either of the above. They were driving on us down the stretch.
Steve, the vast majority of your shots were either in the paint or 3-pointers. What do you think of the shot selection, and how much of that was an emphasis this week?
I mean, just they shared the ball, like they passed it. I think that's really important. We've shown signs of being really good at that, and then we've shown signs of not. So want to get them in a place. We got good ball handlers, we got good shooters, we got good passers, and tonight you saw a little bit of it from everybody. But we passed the basketball, and that was an important message that they got, after the Ohio State game.
I got a question for the players. You guys can each take this. What do you think of the home crowd? How much of a difference did they make? Start with Dill.
I mean, the home crowd was great. Ain't been here about 20 days. So I mean, just playing in front of these fans, it was loud, it got crazy. They're like a 6th defender for us. So I mean, just them coming out and all supporting meant the world.
Yeah, kind of going off what Dylan was talking about. They were incredible tonight. Obviously, super loud, chants and everything. Super excited to be back at home court. We got another one Saturday, same place, so super excited for that.
The pickoff they left. I could say what Dylan said. They was like a 6-man for us. I mean, they give us energy when we down, and then that's what I say. They give us back our energy. So I could say the crowd was really great tonight.
Steve, what kind of toughness did your team show? Coach said before you came in that you guys were tougher than his team was, and especially them being on the road, you guys were the tougher team at home.
Yeah, I mean, I think, just important to be connected, and our guys are, that's part of it. You got to be physical, you got to rebound, you got to box out. So it's a really physical basketball game. They're a physical team, too. They got big guys, 7 feet. He was averaging 15 points. I thought we did a really good job, making sure he didn't get lobs at the rim, which he's been very good at. But, you got to be tough in this league. You got to be tough on the road. You got to be tough at home. So, and they are very tough. So, if he's saying that, that's, a good thing for us today.
Brian and Jade.
Steve, you put JaMychal in the starting lineup. What were you looking for there, and just how do you think he did against Ace Baldwin?
All these guys are ready to start or come off the bench. That's been the great thing. We've started a lot of different starting lineups, and, I thought he gave us good energy. And, Ace Baldwin is a really good player. He's a defensive player of the year. His numbers were off the charts in every category. When J. Mike jumped right in, and, he's had good practices, and, he brings a little fiber there. So, he did, but the next game may be somebody else. Like, this group has been good about that stuff. They don't get too caught up in the starting lineup stuff, which is great. And most teams I've coached, that's a big thing. This group just wants, to help each other.
Steve, to follow up on the physicality you just mentioned, looking ahead to Seton Hall on Saturday, a team that really gets up in you defensively and tries to muck it up. How much of a test is this game to help you for that?
I mean, we've challenged ourselves with our schedule, playing, Alabama was physical, and we've really challenged ourselves. I think Texas A&M is as physical a basketball team as you could face anywhere in the country. So, Seton Hall's, I think, shot does an unbelievable job. And, they got toughness and they got athleticism and all that. But I'm going to enjoy tonight, and then I'll worry about that later. But, we've been tested, and we've played a lot of different styles. So hopefully we'll rise to the occasion. If our fans come out, they got to be great like they were today.